So we need one more.
So you use the split polygon
To go all around to create a loop.
Went all the way back up to the
Yeah, and I say I can use another one. Right here. So split polygon tool. This you have to go. Let's see. Let's go back here. See, we have to get rid of this part over here now. Let me delete this edge. I'm going to get rid of both of these edges. This is not gonna be a problem here. We're just gonna go split and take it all the way over here. This is a problem. We still have to figure out how to close that. Let's see. It looks good up here, but the problem is we need that. Okay. Okay, let me let this for a second. I have to think about how to close this. We're left with one polygon here that is five-sided. It's better to have a triangle than a five-sided polygon. So I'm gonna split this part. You could make one that is. You mean this, like that?
Right there, because oh wait,
It's 4.
Can you just put this one over there? Maybe like check it like from this corner and
From this corner all the way there?
Yeah, is that one? If you take this one.
Oh yeah, maybe that one. Let's see.
that one right there.
Okay, yeah, perfect. So we split it from, yeah. Okay, good, thanks. Okay, so now, top view. Now we have these we just need to start
The way that you shift the vertices, does that change the way that it will show in your preview?
the way that what?
If you change the place of your vertices, is that going to change what your preview looks like with your?
Yeah, it will. It will. It will. Now it starts to. This is gonna be a problem because if I press 3, we're gonna have a problem here. But we're gonna fix that. We're gonna start reshaping it. But what we need to get now is get this shape working. So we could start pushing these vertices. So now I need to start making some. I want this flow to be a little bit more smooth, so I'm just gonna start evening up the spaces. This is very warped here, this polygon. Select these vertices up here. I can scale them, but I can press the D key and get the scale button over to this side, so I can just scale them with a little bit more control. So I'm moving the pivot point of the scale, so sort of making it a little bit more sharp. And I can mirror the geometry, so I can look at this for a second and see what other changes I can make. So I'm going to delete the history, center the pivot point, and go to Mesh, Mirror Geometry, minus Z. That's since this is like the Z, we want to mirror that on the opposite side. So minus Z, and I'll merge it. Look at it for a second. So I'm getting some rough image of this piece. We have to start sharpening it. But we could also add more geometry if we wanted to. Like, let's say we wanted more information here, we could actually add more information. But I'm going to go ahead and sharpen it and see how it relates to how it makes this geometry work. So if I go to Insert Edge Loops over here and over here, we're going to fix that part in a little bit. So I'm going to select these vertices over here. I'm going to select these vertices and I'm going to add a lattice deformer. So deformation lattice. This is a cage that instead of like shaping an area, like instead of like going and pushing the vertices here and there, we can actually use this cage to and we can put as many divisions we want as on the 3 axes. So we have 5 divisions on the S, 5 divisions on the T. And if we go to the lattice deformer and go lattice point, we can actually select these lattice points and scale them or move them, or selectively get these or we can grab these and scale them down.
And deformations is under polygons? Or?
The deformations is under deformation. Whatever I do to these, I can just change the design. So I can just move this up.
And then it won't mess with your geometry?
No, it's just pulling like it's like a magnet tool. It has a range. So these points on the lattice have a specific range, and they affect that particular area. Like this one here, this point here will affect this area. See? If I want to get only these two, grab these two and then start raising them, so I can raise only that part. I can raise these, and then I can select all of that plane here, and I can rotate that. So I can sort of make improvements on the design. And if I like this, I'm going to Shift D, just bring a copy of that. Let's select these vertices over here and move them out. And what I'm going to do now is add some more information over to this side. Insert edge loop. And delete that piece, because we're going to reshape that piece over here. Since I'm going to reshape that, I'm going to attach it later on this side. So you can tell that this has changed, because this started with a cylinder, and because we started adding all these edge loops, it started deforming this perfect shape. We could just space out these vertices, or we could use like a guide. We could actually go to the front let's make a guide. Let's make create a circle. It's a curve, so I can make this, I can use that as my guide. Bring this all the way over here. And I'll start snapping these points on that circle. So go to 1. Why is that projector so dark? I don't understand this. So I'm going to select this point here and the snap to curve, and snap it on this curve. This point here, snap it up here. Start to even up the spacing too.